Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run up the middle. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. And they'll run it. Get it off to the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Direct snap to the back. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the market. Fourth down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Swarm with the pass rush, the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And now the handoff. And tackled there by the defense.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Scanning the field. It's Marchuk. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football where it was headed. Secondary coaches got to be proud.
Off the play fake on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
But the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback.
I'm learning.
This is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield. But good effort and a good play.
Throwing again on second and 10. Looking for his big tight end.
Great D.
Throw falls incomplete.
Boy, that's two straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on third down.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. The pass is dropped.
Oh my fucking God.
Game, but he couldn't hold on. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He's got it, no problem. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. He gains 9.
Oh my God, I'm just fucking you.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, but really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Back to pass. It's Marchup.
He got stuck. He's the running back. He's trying to get the check down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do.
He got stuck in that pile.
Hold on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner is tackled by this coverage team.
Fine. Why do you do that?
Here's the first play of the drive. Start at the 28. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
That's the craziest punt I've ever seen. Spiral punt.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass here on second down. Close to the tight end. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just...
First completion of the fourth game, bro. What the fuck?
Make those first downs. Be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty mark.
How you gonna call that after I got tackled, though?
So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again.
I thought that shit after I got hit.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He lets it rip. He's got it right near the end zone. Oh, and he fumbles.
Oh my fucking God, this game, bro.
What a crazy bounce. A crucial turnover.
This shit crazy.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
This shit crazy. That shit crazy, dog. They really called that a fumble, man.
Nice job here being able to contain that run
It's
game
legit, though.
2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun handoff here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football.
That's bogus.
And by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's
that shit is crazy.
the game.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Second down after that short completion. Back to throw. It's Marchuk. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
We're just here in this first half. And this
Bro, it's like a magnet. They don't want me to go. They don't want me to, like, take a touch, but they want me to run that bitch out. They trying to make me run it.
Uncomfortable and
Hi.
forcing the ball into coverage.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Oh, man, that shit crazy. I cannot believe he fumbled that bitch in
Offense
the
getting
end
set
zone.
up. Here's second down.
That's a check in the fool in the first half.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's
That shit
incomplete.
trash.
He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
That's a flag.
Makes the grab, and it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the single back takes the handoff. Runs through the defender. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame, and man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. It's caught. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down after that completion. And he drops back in the gun. Wide open downfield. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
You need to get that shit back. Almost did it the first time.
Just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen.
I gotta start taking these out.
So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Marchuk. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch downfield. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Here comes the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Quick completion to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch.
Wow.
And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed.
My corner got hold.
The quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown.
That was great.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. We're talking about seizing some momentum.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That one sails out of the back to the end zone with the touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it on the move. He's got a man down the middle. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Oh, look. He's flexing.
Getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. Give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime.
I know, wonky as fuck.
Oh. With confidence.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
Turn begins inside the 10. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half.
That shit got blessed. 16 miles an hour.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off play action. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Makes a quick grab. Oh, out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Oh.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone.
Oh, why was I getting hurt?
And that Miami Bengals offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Marchuk. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Well, to throw it here on 2nd down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The punt team making their way on the field.
What the fuck? Why is he kicking trying to? Yeah, he doesn't get off that time. Why ain't supposed to be back there? Oh, good God. Hey, what? He was on the bench, but he was running hook. He got tackled while he was on the bench.
The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And there's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but yet nothing.
But there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
You know, we talked this week with the
offensive coordinator
about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Now let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense.
Oh, he missed the hit. That's why he got the throw on.
To get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end.
Oh, good D. Good D.
Incomplete.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
Daddy.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's in the clear, has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No chance to catch him there.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Marchuk. He makes the grab.
Like I said, take his knees out. Come on, man. You know better. Go better than that.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed.
Breaks into the clear.
Oh, that was great. That was great.
A big play all the way to the 48.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking deep downfield to the left.
Hey, yo, man, what the fuck going on here?
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Nice.
Enough to pick up a first down.
They won the Cavs or the Knicks? Oh, okay. Cavs. Choke.
Everybody involved in this game. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Tries the right with a quick throw.
Great play.
Touchdown, LSU, as they put 6 more on the board. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side.
Flag, thank you.
Incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down.
I feel like OKC in this bit.
So the mistake on 3rd down gives the offense new life here. Could be crucial here late in the 1-score game. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
That boy got 99 release.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Back to throw. It's Marchuck. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Jump, though. What the fuck?
The shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. And that's an offensive pass interference call. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Close to the tight end. Wide open downfield.
That's my fault.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count.
A deep shot to the right.
Damn.
He's got it near the end zone.
How you get burnt like that?
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Screen to the wide receiver. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to throw again.
Oh, he's diving attempt. Man, what the fuck?
Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass is caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It's a fumble. The offense makes the recovery and takes off. Now here he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Irish. Great connection.
What the fuck just happened? What's up, all these niggas fumbling and shit? Dog, that shit is crazy. EA is crazy. Why the fuck they say I'm seven. He's the man. He's the man with the plane. I miss all these niggas. Officially completed the schedule. Undefeated season, you know. Most points out loud was 21. That's what's good. This is Notre Dame's year, bro. Done? Yeah, baby. Hmm? Huh? Yeah, baby. Oh. 잘해 있는 거 개인적으로.